quite the run you guys got here. Four games in a row, building momentum, hopefully making up ground in the playoffs. Just take us through last weekend.
Well, it's a tough place to play. I mean, they're not having a great year, but it's always there's never a dull moment in that building. And sure enough, we had a comfortable lead in game one, and um, they end up coming back and scoring two, and we had to win it in dramatic fashion in overtime. But it was that was a huge 2 points, and then I thought we were better, a little more sound the next night, and came out of there. The plan was to come out of there with 4 points. It's really what we had to do. Unfortunately, we didn't gain a lot of ground, but there's a lot of teams that have to cross paths between now and them, and us included, really from the 10th spot right through to the fifth. So all we got to focus on is tomorrow, and it's one game at a time, one period at a time, one shift at a time. It's that simple. We get some guys out of the lineup. We've got some guys that have come in and played well. So we're going to need everybody to step up their game, and we need to play a good, strong team game against a very good team here Wednesday. But we're not going to spend too much time watching the standings. We just got to focus on the task at hand, which is just the next game.
Last four games, again, all four wins. Power play and penalty kill have really come to life, and I'm sure it's no coincidence that the special teams have played much better and the teams have been picking up points.
Well, it's a huge part. It might have cost us some games prior to this, and unfortunately, it does have a tendency to go in waves. And we have had some situations where the power play hasn't been great all game, and then scores when you really need it to. So, penalty kill, same thing. The other night we go down 4-on-3 for almost a complete 2 minutes there in overtime, and they managed to kill the whole thing off, and we catch a break coming out of the box. So it's a huge part of our game. I think our 5-on-5 play has gotten better, and sometimes they coincide with each other. And it's a confidence, maybe a little bit of confidence on the power play with our scores, and hopefully it can carry over, and we can do some more things offensively 5-on-5.
Ben Johnson back up. I'm sure you guys kept tabs on him when he was in Orlando. I guess what's the expectation for him?
He's been playing well, and that's a good thing. That's what you want these guys to go down there and do. But he's been getting lots of ice, and he was in and out of the lineup and hadn't played much before we sent him there. So that's the purpose and the thought process behind this. And when you get all the reports you get back are he's playing well. I think the biggest thing is he's been playing games, he's been playing regular, and he's confident right now. So it makes it a lot easier to put these guys into the lineup. It's no different. It's a little bit different, but the same idea that we talked about with Matt Laredo. He's coming in here. He hasn't been through the grind of this season, and he's just excited to play, and I expect that from Johnny. Same thing. He looked good in practice today. Lots of energy. Lots of jump. We want to see him attack the net and be aggressive on the forecheck and really use his speed to help us play fast.
Look at Manchester coming in, top team in the conference. What did you see back in February when you played them, and what can you expect?
Well, they got a lot of skill. They got a little more size this year and grit in some of the guys like Bissonnette and Horvath and Grattan. So that's a little bit of a different look for them. But they always have speed. Their execution is good. They play fast. Like I said, their D are all good puck movers, but also defend well, and they got good goaltending. They've always had balance defensively and offensively, and I think it's important for us. We have to be aware of their skill level and how they play, but we also don't want to give them too much respect and not play them aggressive and take away time and space. I think that's important. We have to be physical, but we have to, we can play the skating game, but we have to add the physical element and make life hard on their skilled players.